So there's a lot of backlash going around about Nintendo being able to break the Switch 2, basically if they don't like that you're doing something to their software. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is this is actually a huge problem that's been going around and been building in a grassroots movement for about a decade. And it doesn't start in gaming, it doesn't even really start in the PC world. It actually goes back to farmers. Farmers have been dealing with this for years now, specifically with John Deere and a lot of the tractors that they're buying. They're buying them for $100,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes up to $1 million from these huge combines. But the issue is, if something goes wrong on that tractor and it breaks, these farmers cannot take it to get repaired on their own, or they can't do the repairs themselves, right? They have to take it to John Deere. Now, why is that? Because John Deere essentially says in their documents that you don't own the tractor. Where you do, you own the body technically, but you're leasing the software. Now, that has caused a lot of issues because John Deere repair sites are, they cost a lot more than farmers. They're MacGyvers. They don't have that kind of money. They need to be able to fix things themselves. They're very agile. They can figure it out. But all of this stems from the idea that everything in our world is run by software. And these companies are hiding behind intellectual property as the reason for needing to lock down these devices. Now, you basically have no control as the consumer. We own a bunch of inanimate objects that can be shut down and bricked at any moment. And everything has software. We're talking about your thermostat in your house. If you have a fridge with a screen on it, that has software. Even your washer and dryer, like everything basically has software and has intellectual property rights attached to that software. So we're entering an era where the idea is we own nothing. There's nothing we truly own. We might own the physical body of this iPhone, but we don't own the iOS that is running it. That is a major issue that we're running into, and now people are starting to wake up and see that even their gaming devices can be bricked, specifically with Twitch or with Nintendo 2 Switch 2. Specifically with that has the ability to where you can game with other people and you can have chats, essentially like a Discord. You can FaceTime someone on there. That opens up a whole other web of, if you say something wrong, they can brick it. Now, we've dealt with that with Xbox and PlayStation and Steam. All those have done that for years. But everyone is starting to wake up when precious little Nintendo wants to shut down your Nintendo Switch. It's getting weird out here. And we're really in a world where the consumer legally owns nothing.